What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So let's take some time to talk about Terra Luna Classic, because I didn't mention Terra Luna Classic on my other channel, but I decided that I would mention it on this channel and talk about it because, I pretty much posted way too many videos on the other channel. I have the live stream and I had like 5 other videos, maybe 6 other videos that I'm posting on that channel today. So I need to post something somewhere else, but I have a lot to talk about. Terra Luna Classic, we need burns. We need burns to happen 100%. We need something to take place there. Burns are what will recover, you know, Terra Luna Classic and USTC and the algorithm and everything that's in place or that was in place. So we need to see these burns. Now, how are we going to end up doing that? There are multiple ways that we can do it. We could see burns based on things that are created, businesses that are created, DApps that are building, all different types of stuff there that happens like on chain. We could see it in volume that happens on chain, everything there. But I think that's only a limited amount. And while it's still important to have that go to a place that we believe can recover the chain and get us to a sustainable place, I still feel like we're missing out on a huge opportunity over here with majority of the volume. Like 99% of the volume is going through this spot. So I wanted to talk about this and talk about how we can get like exchanges to finally start burning, kind of like what Binance is doing, if not more than what they are doing. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below if you guys want to, check out my referral link for Margex. Couldn't think of the platform, and you want to start trading with margin, feel free to use that link down below. Now, I'll also provide a link to this tweet that I'm going to show here today, about Terra Luna Classic and the CEXs and everything there. Majority of that volume is on the CEXs, and we need CEXs like Binance and Kraken and KuCoin and CDC and BTC Turk, whatever platform, we need them to start burning Terra Luna Classic. And we need to be able to express why we believe we should burn Terra Luna Classic throughout these exchanges. So like I said, I put out a tweet, which I will put the tweet down below at the top of the description. If you guys want to go and retweet that, answer the tweet and then also, or answer the poll and then also retweet it, because I feel like this just needs to continue to get out there and continue to be there, because all of the exchanges or a lot of the top exchanges are tagged in this post. And with them being tagged in this post, they understand the support that Terra Luna Classic wants to have for these off-chain burns to happen. A 1% tax to happen on every single transaction for Terra Luna Classic across the board. The reason why is because that can go directly towards burns, and they can do the burns themselves if they want to. It doesn't have to go to us, and we don't need to put in any proposals to say, oh, well, you know what, that's too much money. No. We can't touch the burn tax. We can't touch any of the money that they decide to do. We can't remint based on what they have there. That's not going to happen. We need to burn off the supply, and that's all we need to do. Most people are always trying to, or somebody is always trying to take advantage of what is being done by someone else. If you give, a homeless person money, someone is always going to try and say, hey, don't give that homeless person money. Give that to my charity. When your charity may only give 10% to homelessness or 10% to feeding hungry kids or something like that. They're always trying to look out kind of for themselves and for their own financial situation over anybody else. And I think we need to understand what recovers Terra Luna Classic as a whole. And the burn tax on chain, the burn tax off chain, both of those will get us back to a repeg state, will get us back to a recovery state to where we can see USTC repegged, Terra Luna Classic recovered, algorithm completely restored. That's what we need to see. And I think with a tweet like this, and I think with constant conversation with individual exchanges, we can get there. Understand that, not trying to say anything about these guys' followers or anything. There are some that have a decent amount of volume, like 4% or so, that have like 11,000 followers. And if they have 11,000 followers, 12,000 followers, 20,000 followers, whatever, we can find a way to contact them directly and say, look, would you agree to doing this burn tax if others would do so as well? It's not a point to where we're looking to boycott in any way. I don't think boycotts are the way to go. We've tried that before, even though Binance did eventually do a burn. I think they're really doing the burn because they truly believe in Terra Luna Classic and where that can go. CZ did, right? And wanted to see that larger growth. So with that being said, we need to contact some of these exchanges, whether it's one by one, to figure this out. And we can take one exchange a day and go, or one exchange a week or whatever, until we get to that point where we can say, all right, Bybit, we want to talk to you guys. We want to sit down and have a conversation as to why we're doing this. It's not about just the gains in the end. It's about, trying to recover everything and getting Terra Luna Classic back to the state that we all know and love that this could be at, and know that this can grow at, which is having the algorithm in place, having USTC out there, having a reserve, everything that we saw before, plus maybe a little bit more with the added popularity to the chain. We can get there. It's just going to take a lot of work and a lot of connections. And if you guys have connections already, I would love to get those connections to be able to communicate with those people. The last one is probably going to be Binance. They're already doing a burn. KuCoin, we can find a way to talk to them. We can talk to a lot of the lower end exchanges and say, look, you have 1% of the overall volume. Would you look to burning Terra Luna Classic, 1% of Terra Luna Classic? There are some that implement burns, and we have to get the team together. We have to get the community together in order to initiate these burns or support these burns as a whole. They need to see that we're together and believe that these burns need to happen. Right now, 91% of this, as you have 373 votes, 91% of the 373 votes say that, yes, they're in favor of CEX is doing a 1% burn. But then you have 8% that don't believe it. I know there's a big portion of that just hate my guts, and they don't want to vote yes on anything that's coming from me. They'd rather just vote no, no, no. Or it's those same people that are probably very greedy and just want to take advantage of the situation. The same people that said, you know what, Binance is burning off, so let's take what they're doing and let's give us some funding. It's like, what? Binance is doing this out of the kindness of their heart, right? They care. And that's why we're now down to 50% because of what they've done, right? Because of what the greed did. And those same people that are greedy are probably the same people that are voting no, because they just want to see more success in their pockets, more success in their close to their chest than it is for anyone else that's in the community, right? They want to see success for themselves. So I don't know. I've been thinking about this the whole entire time, and I want to support it as much as I possibly can. It just always hits like a wall, and I don't want it to hit a wall. I would like to establish reaching out to an exchange every single day, all of us reaching out to an exchange and saying, look, can we sit down and talk to you guys about where we're coming from and why we would do this burn tax? We're not telling you to implement it right now. What we're doing is we're telling you to at least accept the terms that you will implement it as long as others do implement it as well. If we have 70% of the volume that says, yeah, we're going to go ahead and implement this burn tax, why would you not want to be a part of this as well? I feel like it's going to be game changing. It's going to be a game changer for the entire community to have standard burns impact it so much and see how a deflationary aspect can completely raise a ceiling of a price and get us to that level of $1 a lot sooner. So I don't care what anybody else says. I'm going to continue to fight for this. They can say I'm stupid. They can say I'm dumb. They can say I never know what I'm talking about. Okay, that's fine. You know what we're going to do? We're going to try and fight to get these exchanges to do this, because all they have to do is implement it as if you were starting up a brand new contract. But anybody that's a decision maker in Terra Luna Classic needs to also support this and be willing to sit down with exchanges to implement this tax, not to give themselves funding, but to decrease the supply. You can worry about the funding portion for the on-chain stuff. Off-chain, just worry about decreasing the supply, because that's what we care about for both Terra Luna Classic and USTC. Guys, let me know what you think down below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, if you guys want to check out my link for Margex, or you want to check out the tweet that I have down below, I'll make sure to put that tweet in the description. But I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.